You know, we spent 5 years researching and developing the ESI, or the Emotional Intelligence Sports Inventory, and we know through science and research with the very, very top athletes in the world that the separator between average and outstanding lies in the mental and the emotional capabilities. So what New Edge brings to the athlete is a simple tool to measure these mental and emotional pieces or fundamentals. Everyone says that sport is primarily mental. Ask anyone. But how much time do athletes spend on the mental and the emotional part of their sport relative to the rest? If everyone believes it is such a large part of sport, how much time do athletes spend to strengthen this part of their performance? There really has been no simple research and science-based mainstream tools, simple tools to evaluate an athlete's mental and emotional fundamentals, and then also provide the solutions and action on how to develop these capabilities. A simple science and research-based tool that measures an athlete's ability in the critical mental and emotional fundamentals. It's a very simple online tool that takes 25 minutes to complete, and it has 3 great pieces. Step 1. A result summary of the athlete's results in the 10 key performance fundamentals that all great athletes have. Step 2, a really nice coaching report with solutions and ideas on how to improve the fundamentals. And step 3, an action plan that the athlete and coach can work on to build a long-term development plan for sustainability. And here's a huge bonus of the ESI that I love. Work on improving the fundamentals can be applied to everything the athlete does. So not only will the athlete become a better performer in their sport, but in their personal and professional life. You know, we've had so many parents connect with us and tell us how thrilled they are that their sons and daughters are learning key fundamentals through their sports. We know cost is critical to everyone. If you were to take, though, the time and the effort to line up consultations with sports performance specialists and psychologists, it would cost hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars, and who knows how much of your time. Now you can get this powerful knowledge backed by years of research and testing in just minutes online for less than a pair of shoes. You get the ESI report with your results summary, the detailed coaching plan with solutions, and your success action plan, your very own personalized roadmap to sport excellence. Then there's all the added value. You're able to measure yourself against some of the world's top athletes and see where you stack up. And the increased confidence both in your sport and your daily life is just great value. You know, feedback and satisfaction ratings from coaches and players alike has been absolutely outstanding.
This year we are currently ranked number 1, and I think a lot of this has to do with the emphasis that we have actually put on our team's emotional development through the Emotional Intelligence Sport Inventory Assessment. I think that for a few reasons it's made a really big difference for our team. The first thing that I noticed right away is that it gives us the ability to track the current emotional state of our athletes. This obviously helps with that initial conversation to have, which can sometimes be a little bit difficult with athletes, especially ones that have a few weaknesses that they don't quite want to talk about yet. The second thing is, while the players are actually filling out the form, I think it gives them this opportunity to reflect on themselves and gives them this awareness of what they might want to work on and how important emotional and mental preparation is to competing and ultimately to winning.
And the difference between the genius and the great soccer player was what they did with their mind, their heart, and their body. ESI is a powerful tool to help soccer players develop their mental game. And what's even better is that the ESI can help soccer players at any age become more effective on and off the field. We all know the mind is where performance starts, and the ESI helps develop that part of a player's game.
Both Stuart Appleby and Nick Flanagan did the test, and we had almost immediate tournament success. Both the guys found there was a couple of areas they were able to go out with the simple strategies that the report produces, think about that on a daily basis and make improvements, and their scoring improved almost immediately.
Doesn't it make sense to you that if sport is 70% mental and emotional, and an athlete's performance isn't progressing at the rate they want, that they should consider a simple mental and emotional tool like the ESI that can help them become a better and more consistent athlete and even help them day to day become more productive at everything they do. From our experience, if an athlete doesn't address this important part of their sport, chances are improvement and consistency will be very difficult for them, especially when it means breaking through at the highest levels. Hesitation, confusion, frustration really isn't a lot of fun when you're competing or even playing just for fun. So the athlete can really help themselves by identifying strengths and limitations in these critical fundamentals and then create a plan to work on them. Very simply, the athlete and the coach can really do something here to enhance the athlete's mental and emotional game. Clicking on Take the ESI button, the athlete is literally 25 minutes away for some great information and solutions for their sport performance and their life.